Welcome back to another episode of Tactics, the series where we take the idea of predictable, profitable growth and break it down into the component parts, the day to day things that you need to do to produce the outcome that every e commerce brand craves. And today we're tackling a topic that is near and dear to my heart: creative volume. We are big believers at CTC that one of the keys to producing profitable media spend is the capacity to produce high amounts of creative volume or shots on goal that allow you to unlock the highest ranges of outcomes in your ad mix. But one of the challenges about that is that practically it takes time to produce quality video assets, in particular video. And so today we have senior creative strategist Ben Lieberman joining to walk you through some easy ways to scale up quality video volume for paid media. As always, this series is brought to you by our partners at Motion and Omnisend, who we have hand selected as people that we think are contributing to the pursuit of predictable, profitable growth. Today's episode is a must watch if you have interest in improving the output of creative volume that you have. And in particular, don't just want to default to having to use static images, but instead want to be able to do it through video. Enjoy Ben Lieberman.
Hi, everybody. Let's talk about maximizing video volume and why it's so important for all brands to be doing this in Meta. There's multiple reasons we could discuss for why this should be a priority for brands, but the major one really is that, video just fuels so much Meta success. When you're looking for scale, when you're looking to find new audiences, when you're looking to test new approaches, video really opens up so much more than static. But that doesn't mean that video always works or that video is easy. We need to maximize your video volume because first, video takes a lot of time. Video production often has overall costs, whether it's your time, whether it's budget. Then static, it carries the exact same risks in performance. And proven video assets are the perfect vehicle to find and test new audience opportunity areas. So we get even an extra boost in performance when we start maximizing our video volume. And finally, value. You really want to make sure all the juice from these videos is squeezed out and that we're getting everything we can because you've put even more effort into the production process for them. So how are we going to do that? So let's talk about 4 different tips right now to help you maximize your video volume. That's talking about priority messaging optimization, hybrid video optimization, video frame optimization, and some social proof optimization.
Quick break from this episode of Tactics to tell you about Omnisend. Omnisend is the top-rated email and SMS marketing platform for online merchants. With Omnisend, setting up e-commerce automations is so simple, you'll have them up and running before you finish your morning coffee. Plus, you can segment your customers based on their shopping habits and even dive into SMS or push notifications all from one seamless dashboard. Omnisend isn't just another marketing tool. It's the secret weapon behind over 100,000 successful e-commerce brands. Whether it's crafting eye-catching emails or sending out timely texts, Omnisend helps you connect with your customers like never before. Don't wait. Your best campaigns are just a click away. Go to omnisend.com and start today.
So let's go through these one at a time, and you're going to see how easy it is for you to take video assets that are already done and already in platform and optimize them for more usage. So first, let's talk about priority messaging optimization. So this is really about using the first 3 seconds of a video for a large prominent overlay. And there's multiple different ways to do it. So you can see on the far video on the left, we had an opening in the beginning of an overlay and then product on the bottom right. The video on the bottom left is an overlay that stays up the entire time. And then the video on the bottom right is a video where we see visual elements first and then followed by key headlines in the middle. So all of these, again, are videos that we run previously in different places and tested. And now we're using different overlays to kind of give both the algorithm and the consumer a different experience with the same element. And as we said before, elements that come in one at a time can be followed by the primary focus, but it's always about making sure that that messaging is clear and stated up front, so that really differentiates it from other video content. So that's kind of priority messaging.
Okay, quick interruption to talk to you about Motion. One of my favorite things about using Motion is how quickly it gives me information to the kinds of questions I wonder about all the time when it comes to creative. So in this case, I'm looking at my Skullcandy instance inside of Motion. I can very quickly and easily see my performance across different asset types. This is the thing that brands are incessantly curious about, is how are my static images doing versus my videos versus my DPA or DABA in any given period of time. So in this case, I can quickly pull up, create a comparison type report. I can look at how much spend on images versus videos versus DPA and DABA. I can see the ROAS, the AOV across all these spectrums, and begin to provide those answers back to my customer right away. This is just one of many different reports that exist instantaneously inside of Motion App that our team uses to help bring creative insights to our customers to help produce more outliers.
The next kind of approach that we're going to talk about is the hybrid video optimization. This is where we pair video with a banner section that allows for larger overlays and product placements. You'll see those in different setups right here, but it allows the platform to help find more specific audiences. It gives you more space for multiple products and messaging, and it's a great place for evergreen messaging. For instance, if you've got to save 10% on a new customer offer, you put it in the bottom hybrid with a proven video asset. It looks like an entirely new execution, and to certain consumers, it looks like an even more enticing offer. So hybrid is a great way to expand the setup of the ad and give you a little more room to play. But if you want even more room, the next optimization, which is video frame, gives us even more, right? So this is where we take a video and we use the frame aspect to give us a lot more space for either product callouts, messaging, product visuals, or CTA boxes. So as you see on the far left, we're taking a 9:16 video, we're putting a frame around it, and that gives us a ton of space on the right for callouts, for product, for CTAs and logos. And even what's even better is in the 9:16, that kind of visual space still has a lot of prominence because of the layout of the video, but a lot of room below and around for logos and other callouts. So framing is a really great way for you to test specific products with video and messaging together to show the diversity of options, but also to take that video and reframe it or recategorize it for a completely different audience just by changing colors or overlays. And then the final one is kind of a riff off the frame aspect in some ways, but it's leveraging a lot more of these social proofs. So you see on the top two is kind of a frame aspect, and the bottom left is kind of more of a hybrid aspect here. And then this one over here is a little bit different, where we're taking reviews and actually dropping them on in their own overlay form with video, right? So 3 different ways we can use different reviews to kind of give us a little bit of variety. It's, again, taking these proven clips and then reframing them so for different people, it can read different ways. So let's do a quick recap, because we kind of, excitedly ran through those, but that's because there's 4 great ways for us to maximize. Whether it's priority messaging optimization that puts the product overlay right in the beginning and pairs it with a large product. Hybrid gives you that bottom banner for overlays and product and logos, or video frame optimization that gives you even more room to play with for product and overlays. Or finally, social proof, which kind of takes the ideas of the frame and the hybrid, but combines it with some of these great reviews on site to kind of restate and reposition the ad. These are 4 different ways that you can right now take anything that's working in platform that's a video and get a lot more out of it. So start doing these today and see exactly what new audiences you can find by spending more time not only maximizing your video volume, but setting up yourself for platform success.